So today we are talking about stress. We are talking about a topic that affects everybody. 100% of the people in this call and human beings in general will be faced with some stress at some point in their life. And stress can be a good thing and stress can be a bad thing. It can be a good thing in the sense that when you feel slightly stressed, and you're able to act, it produces some adrenaline, which helps you to overcome some challenging situations. But prolonged stress can bring problems to the body. And we are going to look at stress today and see how can we be able to overcome stress, prolonged stress. How can we be able to resolve it? And how can we protect ourselves from getting sick because of stress? Now, my name is Fred Gishuki. Fred is an entrepreneur in the wellness space. I joined this wellness industry to make money, but I found health by accident. I found that health was more important than money. And I got very passionate about health, and I've been in the field and talking to people, assisting people to deal with various health challenges, and with a lot of success, of course, partnered with NEOLIFE International. And then I proceeded to build a very huge business in NEOLIFE, which not only sustains me, but is able to give me an exceptional lifestyle with international travel every year. And what excites me is that I'm able to empower other people through the NEOLIFE opportunity, who also live exceptional lifestyles and who also help other people to live a healthier and a happier life. So today I welcome you all. If you're there and you're a guest, this is your first time on this call, feel at home. We are a community, we are a family of people who care for each other and people who help each other to succeed and to become better. In the NEOLIFE community, we build you up, both health-wise, in terms of personal growth, and we help you to become a leader and to achieve your dreams. So that's it. Let's look at stress, and let's look at what is stress. And more importantly, how can you manage your stress? Because that's a key thing. Stressed, you'll get stressed at one point in your life, and it's not abnormal to be stressed, but you can actually be able to deal with it. So what is stress? Stress can be defined as a state of worry or mental tension that is caused by a difficult situation. Stress is a natural human response that prompts us to address challenges and threats in our lives. Everyone experiences stress to some degree, and that's a reality. So that is stress. Now, what are the causes of stress? Number one, work pressure. Work pressure can be a serious cause of stress, especially if you have a boss who takes you, who is rough on you, or if you have a lot of work to do, you're always very, very busy at work. Job loss, when you lose a job, man, that can be stressful. When you lose your livelihood and suddenly you are at zero, you don't have an income, that can be very, very stressing. Bereavement, when a person close to you dies, when somebody dies, it's very hard to even quantify or even just relate to that kind of stress, but it can be pretty stressful. And if you don't know how to handle it, it can bring other problems. Relationship challenges, when somebody loses a loved one, when you break up in a relationship, some people have been known to do drastic things like commit suicide and harm themselves or harm their partners who have broken up with them, simply because they were not able to handle the stress that came with the breaking in the relationship. What is about money? Money can be stressful, and especially money is never enough. And especially for men tend to stress more about money issues than women, because a man is created as a provider, and if he doesn't have money, we like saying that sometimes a man can be so broke he cannot pay attention. Yeah, so money worries can be a challenge. Social pressure, bullying, that kind of thing, that can also cause stress. Studying for exams. Now, studying for exams can cause a lot of pressure. and a lot of stress. I used to enjoy studying for exams, and I was always a last minute person, but studying for exams can be extreme for some people, and they might not be able to deal with it, and it can lead to depression and other issues. Parental divorce, this affects the children negatively quite a bit, as well as affecting the two partners in the relationship. And there are cases where children have been unable to deal with their parental divorce. And I know of a case where a child actually committed suicide because the parents did not reconcile. They separated. He tried to bring them together. And when he failed, he committed suicide. So stress can come from parental divorce. That's a very big issue. Now, the next thing that, or some of the manifestations of stress and what can actually show you that you're actually stressed. When you have aches and pains all over your body, what happens is that when you're stressed up, you tend to develop aches and pains all over the body. I remember one time when I was working very long hours in the hotel industry, and I started developing aches and pains. And anytime I went to the doctor, he would tell me, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just stressed up. And finally, he asked me, what are you doing? I said, I'm working in this job where I work very long hours. And he told me, there you are. That's the cause of your problem. Either you leave that job or you find a way of handling that stress, because that is what is causing all this. Because every time you're back there, you have this ache, that ache, you have headaches, you're vomiting, I don't know, you're what. They do tests, there's nothing wrong with you. And it's just the stress that you're undergoing, which is too much. Then you also have decreased energy levels, where you feel very tired and that kind of thing. You have trouble concentrating. There's tension in the muscles, yeah. Then difficulty in sleeping. That could be an indicator of stress. Then nervousness and anxiety. If you're always nervous and anxious all the time, you could be suffering from stress. Now, what are some of the diseases that come as a result of stress? Some of these diseases might shock you. Number one is heart disease. That one most people know about that one. When you're stressed, you're more likely to get heart disease. Stroke is another one. High blood pressure, colitis, irritability. Definitely when you're stressed, you get into that house and you're shouting at everybody, at every small thing that might come across, even the cat. The cat can get it the hard way if it crosses your path and you're stressed. Then rheumatism, rheumatoid arthritis, that actually is a direct relation, or is directly caused by stress. When you're too stressed, then you're likely to get rheumatoid arthritis. Then depression, that one we know about. Migraines, diabetes, hardening of the arteries, insomnia, lack of sleep, where you go to bed and you're just stewing in your problems and you're unable to sleep. And when you have a long-term deficiency of sleep, then other things will start creeping in, like depression, sex problems, fatigue, skin diseases, allergies, overeating, asthma, kidney disorders, ulcers, breathing problems, increased smoking. I must say that when I learned that asthma could be caused by stress and rheumatism, they took me by surprise. But that's the reality. A prolonged period of stress, being exposed to too much stress in your life, definitely will have a negative impact on your health. So that means that you need to control your stress. You need to get into a situation whereby you're actually managing your stress. So we are going to look at how do you manage this stress? How do you ensure that you don't get too stressful, that your stress is maintained within reasonable limits, that you don't fall sick because of having stress. And that is what you're saying. Dear stress, let us break up. Now, how do you manage stress? Number one, you can avoid unnecessary stress. You can avoid situations that you know will actually be stressful on your part and steer clear of that. You can alter the situation. If it is in your position to do so, you can alter it. If you can't do the two above, you cannot avoid unnecessary stress, you cannot alter the situation because you're already in it, then you can adapt to the situation. You can, they say if you go to Rome, do as Romans do, yeah? Then the next thing that you can also do is accept the things you cannot change. Once you adapt to the situation and you realize I cannot change this thing, then you can just accept it, and then it stops bothering you too much, and that will actually help you to deal with that stress. Now, one thing that I must mention is that stress by itself, when it is prolonged, causes cortisol to be a hormone that is excreted in your body, and that hormone in the short run can actually help you to react to danger and that kind of thing. But in the long term, you find that it can start bringing other problems health-wise in your body. And cancer can be one of the things that it can cause. Now, the diagram there just shows you how to deal with stress. You can avoid stressful situations, avoid extremes, set priorities. If you set your priorities well, then you won't be overwhelmed at some point, which might lead to stress. Change how you react to stress. They say that what happens to you is not important, is the way you react to it that actually is important. Take control of the situation. You can rise above the situation. You can become a victor, not a victim. Don't allow yourself to be a victim of the situation. If it continues, it will continue because you've allowed it. And that helps you to rise above the situation. Learn relaxation techniques. Like I always say, have some me time. Find a way of relaxing. What would you like to do to relax? Do you watch a movie? Do you read a book? Do you sit and maybe do some meditation exercises? What can you do to relax? Find a way of relaxing yourself. Very important. Change how you see the situation. They say there's nothing good or bad. It's only thinking that makes it so. So you can actually change your mind about a situation that was so bad according to you, and suddenly you don't mind it and you're okay with it. And that will help you to deal with a lot of stress that you're feeling in your body, which will in turn enable you to lower cortisol levels in your body and avoid disease. So learn relaxation techniques. Figure out what is the most important thing in your life. When you figure out about what is the most important thing, it actually puts things into perspective, and that helps you to deal with stress. Now, some tips on managing stress. Number one, meditation, very important. Reduce noise. Set your phone on silent and manage your phone. The phone can be a constant source of stress. Time management. Sleep your 6 to 7 hours every day. Very, very important. Because it helps your body to regenerate itself and produces hormones in your body which actually help you to relax. So if you're not sleeping enough hours, you tend to get very stressed up very fast, and you're always worked up very easily. So get enough sleep. Then get a healthy diet. You're going to talk about diet just now. Very, very important. And exercise, and know your limitations. So these are just a few things about stress. Now let's look at the relationship between stress and nutrition, and how can you be able to manage stress through nutrition, because it's totally possible to manage stress through nutrition. Now, there's what we call the wellness lifestyle pyramid, or the wellness pyramid, which was actually given us by WHO, which actually says that the first thing down there that you need to focus on is physical activity and weight management. Physical activity and weight management. Remember, we said that exercise helps to lower stress in your body. So that's very, very important. Then the next thing is a lot of whole grain, a lot of whole grains, a lot of fruits and vegetables, minimum proteins. And I always like saying a quarter kilo should be taken by 12 men. That's how minimum red meat should feature on your plates. Kidogo sana. But white meat, fish, chicken, kienyeji chicken, to be specific, is pretty good for your health. Then fats and sugars, a teaspoon of fat, a teaspoon of sugar is enough for you. So fats and sugars, take them to a minimum. That's how we are supposed to be eating. But how do we eat? The truth is, we've turned our pyramid upside down. We are very clever guys, and we do it the way we like it. We like our chips, our soda, and we tend to eat a lot of fats and sugars, a lot of meat on a daily basis, very little in the way of fruits and vegetables. In fact, they say that the name Sukuma Wiki basically came about because of pushing the month so that you can finish the month. But when there is money in the pocket, we are taking proteins, yeah, and the nice things. But when the money is gone, that's when unaanza kusukuma wiki with Sukuma Wiki. But this lifestyle pyramid says that fruits and vegetables should form a bigger fraction of your plate than red meat, yeah. So that's what you're saying here. Proteins, tumekuwa tukikula mingi sana. Fruits and vegetables, we eat very little. Whole grains, we eat a very small amount. And then we have very minimum in terms of physical activity. And that actually contributes to stress in our bodies. So what's the solution? What's the solution? And the solution comes in the way of NEOLIFE International. NEOLIFE is a company that is focused on eradication of poverty and lifestyle disease. And according to a statistic that was given by WHO, it said that by the year 2020, out of every 4 deaths, 3 will be because of a lifestyle disease. And they went ahead to name the lifestyle diseases, which was heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory disease, obesity, and chronic stress is also one of them. Now, Jerry Brasfield, who is the founder of our company, NEOLIFE, had a challenge at 19 years of age. He had asthma, and the mom tried everything, nothing worked, until they bumped into some NEOLIFE supplements. They used a supplement, and he felt better. So he decided, I'm going to join this company and become a distributor. And that's what he did. And he grew his team to a point whereby when the owner of NEOLIFE wanted to quit, to retire, he sold the business to Jerry Brasfield. And today, Jerry has built this business of NEOLIFE into more than 55 countries worldwide. And we are a part of that legacy of Jerry Brasfield. And Jerry, together with the Scientific Advisory Board, developed some very unique products that are able to help you to deal with stress and any other lifestyle disease out there. Our Scientific Advisory Board was led by Dr. Atherfast. Atherfast is the one who invented oral chemotherapy for the treatment of cancer. But he said, why should I wait for people to fall sick to give them a solution? Whereas I can create products that will help them to protect themselves from the disease and also manage the disease if it happens. So the Scientific Advisory Board are the brains behind our products. They ensure that the products are safe, they are totally organic and natural, they don't have any chemicals in them. And the same product that I take, my kid, who is about 10 years old, is actually taking, and they started taking when they were 1 day old. So that tells you that the products are safe, they don't have a side effect. Now, let's look at some of these products that you're supposed to take and some of the products that will actually help you to deal with stress, because our main topic today is stress management. The first one is TNN. What does TNN do? It increases cellular energy production. It helps your cell membrane to be soft and permeable so that nutrients can get in and waste can get out. When you take TNN, the main benefit you get is energy. You become very, very energetic because TNN will ensure that your cells are functioning properly and your body is functioning at peak levels. It keeps your blood sugar steady and reduces the level of stress hormones in the brain. It also helps to relieve stress by releasing the chemical serotonin, which increases relaxation, calmness, and creativity. So that is TNN. It was the first ever supplement in the world. The next product is a carotenoid complex. Carotenoid boosts your body immunity by 37% in 20 days. When you've taken a can of 90 tablets of carotenoid complex, you've actually taken 115 kilos of raw fruits and vegetables. Now, this, when you take it, it will prevent you from falling sick. It will lower your, it will increase your immunity, like you've seen, by 37% in 20 days. And you know, when your immunity is high, then you're able to avoid disease. Because stress, when you're stressed up, stress lowers your immunity. And when your immunity is low, then opportunistic conditions strike. So you find that when many people, when they are stressed up, either at work or personal issues, they get colds, flus, and that kind of thing because the immunity is low. So any kind of opportunistic condition hits them. Carotenoid complex boosts your body immunity. So if you're working in a very stressful environment, then you need carotenoid complex so that you avoid situations where you keep getting colds, flus, and that kind of thing. So carotenoid is an amazing product. If you take it, it actually slows down the aging process by 44%. The next product is called omega-3 salmon oil plus. The oils in omega-3, it helps in keeping the stress hormone cortisol under control while regulating adrenaline levels. Yeah. Omega-3 fatty acids have been found to protect against heart disease, stroke, depression, and may assist in lowering blood pressure. So that tells you that omega-3 now starts correcting the issues that might happen because of stress in your body. So omega-3, that's omega-3 salmon. And you can see it supports normal growth and development and immune function, as well as cellular repair. It is balanced. It has all omega-3s, all the 8 omega-3 families, clinically tested. So it's not something that we are bahati-sharing. It's actually true. It's ultra pure. It's actually made from fish from the Arctic region, where there is very little, if any, pollution. Then you have an essential vitamin and mineral complex. We call it multi. And multi actually helps your cells to function properly so that they can do the work that God intended them to do. Now, when you combine these 4 products, you develop a product we call Pro Vitality Plus. Pro Vitality Plus. It has TNN, it has carotenoid complex, it has omega-3 salmon, and it has multi. So this is actually like a value pack for you that you can actually be able to get from NEOLIFE. Now, benefits of Pro Vitality pack, of course, energy levels increase. It's an antioxidant, very powerful, lifelong heart health, optimum immune function, or healthy brain function, flexible and healthy joints, clear vision, youthful skin, hair, and nails, and lifelong cellular health. That is Pro Vitality Plus. It's a product that you want to buy and keep for yourself and use it every day for the rest of your life. It's an amazing product. The energy levels are out of this world. Now, the other product is called vitamin C. Now, vitamin C assists the body to return blood pressure and cortisol to normal levels after they have been peaked. Now, daily vitamin C is essential for a strong and healthy body. It has a proprietary time-release delivery system that ensures optimal nutrient level protection for up to 8 hours. So what that means is that when you take a tablet of vitamin C, sustained release, it releases kidogo kidogo for 8 hours in your body. So if you have 8 hours of vitamin C in your body, you're much better off than somebody who just gets a vitamin C out there and pops it into the mouth, and within a short time it is gone. But when you take a vitamin C, you find that you have 8 hours of protection. In fact, yesterday I was talking to one of our leaders in the business, and he was telling me that if you can saturate your body with vitamin C, you make sure that you're taking 4 tablets, 1 in the morning. After every 8 hours, you're taking a vitamin C, then you can eradicate cancer from your body. So I found that to be quite powerful. It's a water-soluble antioxidant, strengthens the immune system, aids in wound healing, and supports overall good health. It is critical for healthy eyes, teeth, gums, and blood vessels. So that is vitamin C. The next product is chelated calmag. Now, chelated calmag has 400 IU vitamin D. Vitamin D3 suppresses the inflammatory process in the body. It also has magnesium. Now, magnesium levels tend to drop the more stress we get. This can lead to fatigue and headaches. So it gives you the magnesium that you need to cushion your body so that the levels of magnesium don't fall too much in your body, which can lead to other problems. Magnesium helps to fight stress and stress-related diseases such as heart attacks and high blood pressure. Calcium is great for the nerves. Calcium is great for calming the nerves. And if you're finding yourself constantly agitated, then calcium will actually help you to relax and recover very well. Then we have a very exciting product here. We call it Aloe Vera Plus. Aloe Vera Plus. Now, Aloe Vera Plus is a drink. It's so yummy. It tastes like Coca-Cola. It helps in relieving stress, tension, stress, PMS. It combats indigestion and heartburn. Excellent for treating depression, headaches, and ulcers, and also acne and skin problems. It's sorts them out. It's an amazing, amazing product. Now, the other product is Herbal Rest and Relax. Now, Herbal Rest and Relax is a herbal blend that has several benefits. Number one, it helps to calm your body and quiet your mind so that you can renew your positive outlook to life. So you're able to rest with ease. It promotes restful sleep and refreshing awakening. So you find that when you take Herbal Rest and Relax, it has St. John's wort herb. St. John's wort herb is a herb that is being used internationally for treating depression because Prozac has proven to have so many side effects. In Africa, most countries are still using Prozac, but in Europe and America, they have moved to St. John's wort herb, which is actually in our Herbal Rest and Relax. So if you have somebody in the family or a friend who is depressed or who is having sleepless nights, cannot sleep at all, then you need to get them Herbal Rest and Relax, or who is working in a very stressful environment. They can be popping in a tablet of Herbal Rest and Relax at night before bed, and they sleep like a baby and wake up feeling very refreshed. Now, it also helps to lift mood and promote calm relaxation. Okay. Then the next product is vitamin B complex. Now, vitamin B complex has been known as the vitamin that helps you to deal with stress in your life. And vitamin B complex, ours is sustained release. So when you take it, it's available in your body for 8 hours. What does it do? It stabilizes your mood and relieves the symptoms of anxiety and depression. And there you can see the lady say, take care of your mental health. So what happens with stress is that if you don't handle it well for the long period, then you fall sick. And when you use the NEOLIFE products, they help you to alleviate the stress that you're feeling in your body. And as a result, you're able to rise above it, and it will not put you down. You'll not start getting sick because of the stress that you're feeling, because we have products that actually will help you to deal with stress. Yeah. When you take Calmag in the evening, you sleep like a baby. You won't be stressed at all. You won't have problems of insomnia and the like. Yeah. So now NEOLIFE does not just deal with stress. It has so many other interventions. We are talking about bone and joint health, that is arthritis, stress management, sharper mind, weight management, heart, healthy heart, digestive health, immunity, sugar levels imbalance, men and women health. But now here we're talking about fertility issues for both men and women. We're talking about libido and the like. Then we also talk about PMS and menopausal changes, and that comes as part of that. So these are some of the areas that NEOLIFE focuses on. And that, friends, brings me to the end of that part of my presentation. And today we have a special guest speaker who is going to talk to us. This is a lady who is an Emerald Director, one of the latest Emerald Director in my business. And she's that lady that I truly respect. She's been a principal for most of her life, her working career. And I don't know if she's retired or she's just about to retire, but she's built a business part-time with such a busy schedule, but she's been able to build a huge, huge business. In fact, I called her earlier and she was telling me I've just come from a meeting and she's very, very excited. So without further ado, I want to invite Joanina Magiri to just briefly share her story. Joanina, are you there?
Yes, Fred, I'm there.
Fantastic, fantastic. You can go ahead.
Thank you so much. Fred, we have learned a lot. My name is Joanina Magiri, a mother, a wife, a mother of 4, and a grandmother of 4 children. I'm a teacher by profession, and as Fred has said, I'm a principal in one of the schools in Tharaka Nithi, and I'm a distributor in this company of NEOLIFE that I like so much. I met this opportunity way back in the year of double, the year that you are calling double blessings, the year of COVID. And I embraced it. And the reason why I joined was because whoever was presenting said NEOLIFE can give us a lifestyle where you travel out of the country with your spouse for free. And when I looked back at the TSC, I said, well, this is an opportunity to embrace, because I've been with the TSC for the last almost 40 years today, and they have never taken me out. And because this is an opportunity that can give me a chance to travel out, then let me try it. And I joined the same day when the presentation was joined, and the rest is history. Now, I've experienced a lot of benefits from NEOLIFE. To begin with, my husband had a problem of hyperacidity. In fact, my first kit came with the supplements that can help somebody from suffering from hyperacidity. I gave him, and he was one person who resisted, but later on, he is today thanking me for having joined NEOLIFE, because I'm a mother who was cooking 2 pots. When I cook ugari with sukuma wiki, I had to prepare something else for him because he could not take any sukuma, he could not take tea, he could not take githeri. There were so many things that I could not cook in my house unless I cook 2 pots so that he can have his food and we can have our food. And today he is able to take all of them. And I thank NEOLIFE for solving that problem for me, because it was actually very hectic. I've been able to enjoy a lifestyle. At the time when I became a director, I was treated at the Movenpick Hotel, where I went for my bunch and for director school, and the treatment was good. I met with other directors and other people who are in the world team. They received us with a lot of joy for having become the directors for that month, and we were treated very well. We were given a very nice folder. We were given a bunch. In fact, that is the bunch I'm wearing today. I'm coming from a presentation and to tell people I'm a director. We had a very good lunch, and in the evening, we were left at Movenpick Hotel for an evening with my husband, and it was a good, it was something that was worth maybe a very good experience. So that was when what I got the first lifestyle. Last year we went to Dar es Salaam. It was also a good experience, and especially for those who have not been outside the country, those who have never been outside Kenya were able to move out of Kenya. And it was an experience for our team because we moved quite a number of us. They learned a lot. That is an event where I would ask anybody on the call, you and your team, you should never miss such lunch events of the company, because it is from that event that I've been able to create 2 directors. It is from the same event that I've been able to create today 4 executive managers in my team from last year to now. And that is just from October last year to now. So you can see it is an experience that has changed the concept of most people who are there. I've been able to enjoy a lot of profits from the sales. I'm one person who is busy, but being busy does not refrain me from doing my job. When we go for meetings, for example, we go out for conferences, we go for meetings, and I meet with other principals, I meet with other head teachers, and I tell them what I do. Anytime we sit at a table, I'll tell them what I do. I share my story, and I tell them about NEOLIFE, and most of them, they end up either telling me to order for them the Supergrow, to order for them the Provitality. If they are farmers, they will order Supergrow, and I normally leave the table with some sales. So you'll find in a month, I have customers, and I'm able to make, to get the PVs that can be, that will give me quite a number of bonus at the end of the month. So I've been able to also get quite a good substantial share of payment for bonuses. Last month I got a quite substantial amount. In December, it was also the same, which made some of the teachers who are marking exam with me to become members of distributors in my team, because I had to show them even what I'm earning, and some of them could not believe that we can be able to get such money from NEOLIFE. So I'm saying this, when the opportunity presents itself, as a person, use it. Always strike when the iron is hot. Successful people, they have the courage to take action, and that's why they are successful. They don't hesitate to take the next step when it presents itself, because you never know what you can do until you try it. So remember, the moment you give up on something, for example, somebody is presenting to you, somebody comes and prospects to you. The moment you give up what you are being presented with, somebody else somewhere is eyeing the same, and that person will take it, will see a great opportunity, and is going to get that opportunity and work on it. And very soon you'll find yourself, somebody who took the opportunity will be much ahead of you. So every time, the fact is there is no opportunity that is ever lost, but someone else just picks it where you left it, and they are able to move forward. So what I can tell people is that those who are successful are normally courageous people. Take action and don't hesitate, and you are definitely going to succeed. There is nobody who is never busy. all of us 24 hours. Make use of your time, manage your time properly, and you'll be able to do well. Because the moment you fail, you are defeated to do something, you'll have yourself to blame. And you can always, we have said opportunity presents itself once. So the moment it comes, please let us take this opportunity. NEOLIFE is a very great opportunity. It has helped many, have been able to help quite a number of people. Those who have, especially those who have arthritis, there are quite a number of people have been able to help. I've been able to sell a lot of home care products to people, and the people are really embracing what we are doing. And in so doing, we are able to help our environment because that is what we are fighting. Today, I've been able to meet quite a number of people in some local churches and organized. And most people will tell you, there are no people to talk to. People are everywhere. In fact, when you move out and you talk to people, that is when you realize opportunity is, there are people who are there, but people do not know that this opportunity exists. So make use of any chance that you have. There are people in the churches, there are people even out there in the market. The thing is, let us not be shy. Let us not shy of to say what we do. Be proud of what you are saying. This is your job. This is your company. Let us uplift it by telling our people, because we are the ambassadors. We are the people who are going to tell people to advertise what there is. And in so doing, we are going to build our teams. We are going to build our company, and everybody will embrace this opportunity, and we are going to go far. So that is the match that I have, Fred, and I feel everybody actually, let us all have the courage to go out there, because every day is the best day of the year, and life is made of constant calls to action. So we should always try and take action where others are hesitating to do it. Thank you so much, and may God bless each one of you.
Thank you so much, Joan. Just a quick one. Which products did your husband use? You mentioned that he had ulcers, and I know you used quite a number of products, but which were his main products, the ones that he really used? I know your husband is a lecturer, and he also has a stressful job, and maybe that could have contributed. But which products did he use?
Okay, what I gave him to start with was zinc, aloe vera plus, and then he also took omega-3 salmon and 3NN. Those are the four products that I gave him, and actually they have helped him. And even today, he is a lover of aloe vera. Like now, when they're out of stock, everybody is making noise that my juice is not there. So can you also, as readers up there, tell the company that we are losing?
We need it back.
We are losing our customers because of this.
Fantastic. So thank you so much for your testimony. It was quite inspiring, and especially for people who are busy in offices, and it proves that even somebody who is so busy as a principal can actually do this. It means that all of us can do it. You just need to manage your time properly, and you can be able to start the business and build a business on a part-time basis. And even as you take care of your health, I can tell you, Joanina, if you travel, I've traveled with her several in the car, and she usually has a lot of products that she's taking. She carries her products, and you're like, wow, she's a serious user of the products. And you just need to look at her, and you can see the results of the products. Even her skin, you can look at her skin. She used our skincare products, and her skin is glowing. So thank you so much, Joanina, and thank you so much for your testimony. So we've come to the end of our session. Sorry, Joanina, you're muted. I didn't hear you. Sorry, you're muted. I think she's having network challenges. I can't hear her. But we've come to the end of our session. And I want to thank everybody for having joined us for today. We'll be back again next week, but anybody who is interested to look at the business and learn more about the business aspect, welcome to our session tomorrow at 8 p.m. With Pascal Olo, all the way from South Africa, where he'll be sharing about the business idea, how you can make money with NEOLIFE. And like Joanina said, this is an opportunity that you need to grab and run with it. And don't give yourself an excuse that you cannot do it. Anybody can do it. I've seen people, I've even seen a Chokora who came in and did great stuff. So anybody can do this business. We are there to train you. We are there to hold you by your hand, and you will also become successful. So this recording will be available later today. So talk to the person who invited you to your upline. They will have a copy of the recording. You can listen to it. You can share it with a friend. Let us help to kick out stress from our lives. Let us help people to live a longer, healthier life. And more importantly, join us. Join us in this mission of making the world a healthier and a happier place. And you get some of the perks. Joanina has talked about it, the travel. I've been able to travel to more than 20 countries, including the US, UK, Mexico, Mauritius, so many countries. And you too can travel with NEOLIFE. So give yourself a chance. I always say you can buy the products from the person who invited you, but it's better to join and buy for yourself and also touch other people's lives. So thank you all. God bless you. Have a restful Sunday evening, and we'll see you again next Sunday when you discuss different aspects of health. Thank you and bye.